separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that of the state of Oregon. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the field first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, and it just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big chance. Getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Dante Moore. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll go play action with Moore. Dances away to buy time. Across the 25, he's got room. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Bringing the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it on the bootleg. Buys a little time. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
So Oregon State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we get a look at Malik Murphy. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game, you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game. This is easily one of the best rivalries in college.
Second and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll keep it on second down. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Rivalries are the lifeblood of college football, and here are a few of the things that make this one special. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Here's Moore to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for room. It's Davison. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Moore, play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Bear. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Under fire. And it's a sack.
Those tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Send the tight end in motion. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Blue 22, go!
Looking for room. It's Hatcher. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They want to run this quarterback. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Moore. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. They're working that left side. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The short hand, it's Bear. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for space. It's Hatcher.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job with good field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing Moore. Got a man. It's Stewart. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Moore will throw. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 15 team, the Houston Cougars.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Pitching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Smashes through the tackle. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore with the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense off guard there with the bootleg. I don't think the ball handling was great by the quarterback. One reason why it didn't really fool anybody defensively. Give the defense credit. Good job with their eyes. They don't give up too many yards at all.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Got it behind the line. It's Nolan. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you got to imagine coming out in the second half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together. That's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
Headed to the end zone, and they'll race it to the house. Touchdown,
spark. They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Dante Moore finds his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Moore to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to go deep. Snatches it on the run. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Moore. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Davison. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for. Got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Moore will throw. Here's a heat. And they got it.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays and the perfect moments. They have made this guy's life a living nightmare.
When you have a quarterback that's this dynamic, you'd be stupid not to get him outside the pocket. Great job bootlegging to the right. Now I can throw the deep ball, I can throw some crossers, or I can run it and take off. It's really tough to defend. The defense did a good job, but I'm going to continue to do this and use his athletic ability to my advantage.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Gets away. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback.
Snags it, and there's running room. 40, 1,
throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Open space at the 25. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. DB's right up on the receiver. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Here comes the 2-point try. They're going to run it. He's in there from the 2-point conversion, and they're down 8 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Duck offense. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Moore. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Beavers using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Moore, play action. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Mayer. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defense when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete?
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Across the 25, he's got room. Got it out across the 50-yard line, and not stopped until he brought it to the 47. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
It's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Murphy. With the catch, it's Newberry. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throwing Moore. That's caught. It's Moore. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop it for no gain. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Moore with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it on the run. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Dante Moore. That's got it. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
Moore to the air. Rushes on him, and he never had a chance. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it for us here.